ठीक है, एक बार चेक कर लो उसको. सो Chevy, you WhatsApp that questions. Was that your doubt, na? That type of
Yes, sir.
questions. Okay. So if the integral is like this, integration -3 to 0, it is x plus 3 divided by mod x plus 3 dx. It is like that. Okay, and we have to integrate. So the only problem is how we can solve these type of function, that is modulus function. Okay. Just a second. So Chevy, what we will do, look, mod x plus 3 can be written as either x plus 3 simply, we can remove that modulus, or it will be minus times of x plus 3. So here we will have two values of this modulus function. Okay. This value, we will consider this upper value when x is greater than or equals to -3. And we will take the lower value when x is less than -3. Correct? Okay. Now, in this question, I is equals to integral -3 to 0 x plus 3 divided by mod x plus 3 dx. So, when we are going to put the value of this modulus function, we will check the values of x, whether x is in this interval or in this interval. Okay. So, when we look at this interval, it is from -3 to 0. X is from -3 to 0. For this interval, x is greater than -3, correct? Because -3, it is starting from -3 and going up to 0. So it means x is greater than -3. So we will take this condition, upper condition, and we will replace this mod x plus 3 with this value, that is x plus 3, correct?
So how can we say that x is greater than -3? Because our x's value will be equal to -3. And like it is equal, no, it is not greater.
Yes, it is greater than or equals to. Look, the
Okay.
limit is, look, the limit here, the limit is from -3 to 0, correct? This is what the x-axis, and in x-axis, the limit is starting from -3 and ending at 0. Okay. Chevy, are you there? नहीं, ब्लैंक हो गई स्क्रीन. तुम लोगों को क्लियर है ये कंसेप्ट? हाँ, तो तुम लोगों का किसमें कौन सा डाउट था? सेकंड का फर्स्ट, सेकंड का फर्स्ट. अच्छा, वो एक्सरसाइज 7.12 का. मतलब सबका गलत आ रहा है.
Sir, actually, there's a power cut at my place.
Okay. So is it visible right now? Till this point you are
Yes,
here?
sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
limit
sir.
is from -3 to 0. So here this point is -3 and this point is 0. So for this interval, this is what x-axis. So for x is equals to -3 to x is equals to 0, it means x is greater than -3. So we will take this condition only and we will replace this modulus by this value. Correct? You got this point?
Yes, sir. Sir, so like it will be x plus 3 upon x plus 3 only.
Yes. So for this complete interval, it is from -3 to 0. It is x plus 3 upon x plus 3 dx. Correct. So it will be like this only. Okay. Now, suppose if the integral, if the limits are like this, -4 to 0, x plus 3 divided by mod of x plus 3. If the limits are like this, so we will break this limit in two parts. First part is -4 to -3, and second part will be from -3 to 0, because in this part x is less than minus 3. This condition is there. So for this interval, we will replace the denominator with minus of x plus 3. And for this next interval, minus 3 to 0, x is greater than minus 3. So we will replace the denominator with positive x plus 3. Correct? You got this point or not? Kindly confirm.
Yes, sir. Understood now.
Okay. So now let's begin with the doubts of others. So ये हटा दो ना शैवी, हो गया?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now for second question, question number 2, first part. Question number 2 first part में doubt है बोले ना? Okay. So the question is I is equals to integral, it is minus 3 to 1, mod x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 dx. Correct? ये question. Okay. So first we have to redefine this modulus function mod x plus 2. So the value of mod x plus 2 will be actually x plus 2 and minus of x plus 2. Correct? The upper values they will be considered when x is greater than or equal to minus 2, and we will consider the lower value when x is less than minus 2. Correct? Now, this critical point minus 2 lies between this interval minus 3 to 1. So, we will break this interval in two parts. The first part will be minus 3 to minus 2, and the second part will be minus 2 to plus 1. Correct? Now, for the first interval, that is minus 3 to minus 2, here the values of x are less than minus 2. It means we will put this value of modulus function. So the numerator will be like minus of x plus 2 divided by x plus 2 dx. Whereas for the second interval, which is from minus 2 to 1, here the x is greater than minus 2. So we will consider the upper value of modulus function. So we will replace mod x plus 2 with simply x plus 2 dx. Correct? Is it clear? So for this interval, we will get minus 3 to minus 2. ये दोनों terms cancel out हो जाएगी. You will get minus 1 dx. And for the next interval, it is
Determine that what value we will be putting.
just repeat again what you're saying.
So that according to lower limit only we have to decide no which value we will put, like x plus 2 or minus of x plus 2.
Actually, according to the limits, like here the limit are minus 3 to minus 2. According to limit, we decide which value we are going to put. So here x is in between minus 3 to minus 2. So for this interval, x is less than minus 2. So that's why we have considered this value. Here it is minus 2 to 1. So this value falls under this greater than minus. So that's why we have taken this. Clear? Or still have any doubts?
Yes, sir, understood.
Okay. आगे answer. So minus integral will be x minus 3 to minus 2, and for the next it will be again x, and limit will be minus 2 to 1. Now put upper and lower limit. So minus 2 minus of minus 3 bracket close plus 1 minus of minus 2 bracket close. Now solve further. You will get minus 2 plus 3 and plus it will be 1 plus 2. So it is minus 1 plus 3. You will get plus 2. ठीक है? कृष्णा कहाँ गलती हुई देख लेना. कहाँ पर हुई गलती? Calculation. Now next question. Next question you can solve. Examples. Yes. हाँ? Fifth का first. अच्छा पहले fifth कर लेते हैं. Okay. Fifth question. Question number 5. Question number 5. Have you solved that question, Shavi? Question number 5.
Yes, sir, half only. I will check my steps.
Okay. So just cross check these solutions. So for the first part, it is I is equals to integral 0 to 4, 0 to 4, it is mod x minus 1 dx, correct? So first we will define this modulus function. So mod x minus 1 can be written as either x minus 1 or minus times of x minus 1, like this, correct? So the upper value of modulus function will be considered. किसको? P4 से क्या किया है? P4 क्या है? हाँ, उससे क्या है, उससे क्या ज्यादा कुछ फर्क पड़ेगा नहीं, इसलिए कैसे हटेगा? मॉड नहीं हटेगा, मॉड के अंदर में आएगा 4 - x, उससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा। मैं बताऊंगा एक्चुअली क्या है ना, कौन सी प्रॉपर्टी कब अप्लाई होगी, ये चीजें तब क्लियर होगी जब पूरा एक्सरसाइज हम कंप्लीट कर लेंगे। बिकॉज मॉडुलस फंक्शन यूजुअली दो प्रॉपर्टी से ही सॉल्व होगा। फर्स्ट ये वाली प्रॉपर्टी ब्रेक करने वाली लिमिट, एंड सेकेंड इज इवन ऑड फंक्शन वाली प्रॉपर्टी। एंड इवन ऑड फंक्शन इज applied only when the limits are from -a to +a. Only in that case we can apply that even odd property. Okay. Okay. So further, how we can break this complete integral? The integral will be from 0 to 1, and the next limit is will be from 1 to 3, correct? Sorry, 1 to 4.
1 to 4.
Yes, correct. So for the first interval 0 to 1, we will replace this modulus function with this lower value like this, because x is less than 1. So we will replace this with minus of x minus 1 dx. And for the next interval, we will replace with the upper value, that is this, and dx. Further, you can solve and integrate. Okay. Okay. Further, you can solve, Shavi.
But actually, in further steps only, I have doubt.
Okay. Okay, so here we can take minus outside the integral. Integration of x will be x square by 2 minus it will be x. क्या doubt है? अच्छा, integration we can take outside, minus outside. It is like x minus 1 dx, correct? Now integration of x is x square by 2. We had applied this formula, integration of x raised to power n dx. So it is x raised to power n plus 1 upon n plus 1. This is how we got this. And for 1, it is like x raised to power 0. So integration of x raised to power 0 is 0 plus 1 upon 1, 0 plus 1. So it is like x, correct? Constant का integration ये होता है ना? Further, plus when we integrate this part, we will get the same integral. Limit is from 1 to 4. Now, here we can take minus outside, 1 by 2 also outside. We can apply integrals separately, like here from 0 to 1. Minus for x, it is also from 0
The
to 1.
minus sign we will always keep outside only, no?
Yes, because minus 1 is constant, so we can take outside that integral. Otherwise, you can take inside also, but that will be, you can make some mistakes with that.
So there only I made mistake.
Yes. 1 by 2, so it will be x square. Limit is from 1 to 4 minus x, so limit will be from 1 to 4. Further, apply the limits and you'll get the answer. Okay. Further, you can solve, I think. Okay. So let's move to the next question. Any other question from this fifth part? Fifth? Nahin. Krishna nahi hai na? Okay. Okay. Now, let's check the examples. Example. Which example I have given? First or second? First ka second part. Okay. That is really important question. Second part of example 1. Second part of example 1. Example 1. Second part. It is in page number 426. Page number 426. Okay. So the question is I is equals to integral, limit is from 1 to 4, it is mod x plus mod x minus 3, okay, dx. So anyone wants to attempt how
So
we
like
can?
whole of mod x minus 3 can be written as mod of x minus mod of 3. Like can we separate it?
Yes, we can separate like that. We can separate the two functions like this, plus integration 1 to 4 mod x minus 3, and further we can separately integrate the two parts, and after applying the limits we can solve and get the answer. This for this interval it will be like x only, okay, and here we will divide this into two parts. First will be from 1 to 3 and second will be from 3 to 4. For this first interval 1 to 3, it will be replaced by minus of this, okay, and for the next interval it will be replaced from this. देखो एक और सिंपल रूल क्या है पता है, अगर लिमिट्स डिवाइड करने में प्रॉब्लम जाता है, एक और सिंपल तरीका बताता हूँ. ये जो अंदर जो टर्म है ना, दिस फंक्शन एक्चुअली जस्ट equate this term to 0 and you will get the value of x, okay. पूरा समझना, x की वैल्यू मिल गई 3. now check the limit. If this number falls between this limit, then you have to break the limit in two parts, okay. For the first part, less than 3 will be considered, and for the next part, positive value will be considered. नहीं, हमेशा नहीं करती, कई बार नहीं भी करती है फॉल. अगर ये लिमिट मान लो 7 to 8 होती, सो ये 3 उस पे फॉल नहीं करता, तो पॉजिटिव वाला ले लेते वैल्यू. समझ में आ रहा है?
So once please show like how you have directly written x for mod x.
This one.
Yes, sir.
Okay, look, mod x is actually equals to x and it is equals to minus x. The condition is when x is greater than or equal to 0 and x is less than 0. So this was the condition. Okay. So here the limit are from 1 to 4, correct? So it is obviously greater than 0. So we can replace this with plus x directly.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This part is clear. Second part.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Okay. Example 2. Example 2 solve हुआ. Example 2, example 3, these all are important questions.
So like again we can break it in the form of integration only and solve it, no, like individually,
Yes,
like we have done here.
yes. For this, it will be x square by 2. Now we will apply lower and upper limit 1 to 4, and similarly so on for the rest of the parts.
No, sir, for this example number 2.
Yes, for example number 2, yes. In that we also have to do the same thing. Example number 3 is also similar to that. सॉल्व कर रहे हो ना? कौन सा किया अभी? अच्छा, फर्स्ट का सेकंड पार्ट, फर्स्ट का सेकंड पार्ट गलत आ रहा है, कैलकुलेशन में कुछ मिस्टेक होगी, चेक करना उसको। सेकंड करना, हाँ, सेकंड एग्जांपल 2, आफ्टर दिस सॉल्व एग्जांपल 2. ओके, Chevy, which question you are solving right now?
Sir, actually, I'm continuing with the answer of question number 5, first part that you explained previously.
Okay. कृष्ण, चेक करना, कहीं सॉल्यूशन में डाउट आएगा तो पूछना. या अनुश्री, क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 स्टार्ट कर दो एक्सरसाइज का. एग्जांपल्स तो सॉल्व्ड है, गिवन है. You can solve question number 7 after this from exercise 7.12. सेकेंड एग्जांपल मत करके सेवेंथ क्वेश्चन कर लेना. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7.
Sir, actually, I've sent you my solution. Can you please see where I have made mistake?
Okay. सेवेंथ के फर्स्ट में सेपरेट करो ना उसको दो पार्ट्स में. एफ ऑफ एक्स के प्लेस पे दोनों चीजें पुट करो, दोनों को सेपरेट करो. सो mod x plus 2 0 to 5 will limit, so limit will be from 0 to 5 only. और उसके बाद वो mod x plus 2 के जगह पे क्या आ जाएगा, सिंपली x plus 2 आएगा. 3 है तो 0 to 3 and 3 to 5. नहीं, गलत होगा ना, वही तो बता रहा हूँ. So Chevy, this question is from which part? Which question?
So, question number 5, first one.
Okay, question number 5, first one. So this was the question. Okay, so you have taken this. Okay, upper limit minus lower limit, upper limit minus lower limit. Okay, so it will be like 1 by 2.
So, this minus sign out of the bracket, it is like for entire equation.
No, this minus is actually for this complete expression till this part. Okay, or we can say till this part. It is for till this part.
So, it will be minus 1 by 2 plus 1.
Uh, Yes, actually minus. Here it will be upper. When you apply 1 by 1, it will be like 1 by 2 minus 1. So it will be 1 minus half, that is minus half. So this complete part will be half. So I think here you are doing something wrong.
It was 7 plus.
Yes, yes, I got where you had made this mistake actually, where you have sent me the question in that second line was there. In that second line, it is like this 1 square minus 0 square. I think you should calculate these directly because no need to put 0. It will be
Yes, sir.
okay like this. Here, this term will not be in square. It will be directly 1 minus 0. Na?
Yeah, yes, sir.
Okay. So minus 1 is outside this interval. Okay. So you have calculated this part. It is half. So minus is multiplied this half. So you got minus half. But here it is minus 1. So this minus and also this minus, that is
Will
outside
be
the, it
plus
will
1.
be plus 1. So that's why you're getting wrong answer.
Sir,
Once again,
after that it is correct.
yes, I think rest of the part is correct. Just let me check it once again.
So after making this correction, I'm getting minus 7.
15 4. You have done the mistake in this part also. You have put
Yeah.
value of a square. So it is not 4 square. It is 4 minus 1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
कौन सा 0 to ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है x square by 2 minus 3x. तुम लोग कैलकुलेशन में बहुत गलती कर रहे हो अनुश्री, चेक करना. ठीक है.
Yes, so now I'm getting the right answer.
ओके. हाँ कृष्णा, अपर लिमिट पुट किया तो 35 कैसे आया? अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, लेकिन ये 1/2 तो सिर्फ x के अपॉन में था ना, एक्स स्क्वायर के अपॉन में. तूने पूरे से कैसे कॉमन निकाल दिया? ये 1/2 तो नहीं हो सकता ना ऐसा. ये 2x के अपॉन में 2 थोड़ी ना है. नहीं है ना, तो फिर कैसे कॉमन निकलेगा उसमें से? समझ रहा है? अगर मान ले वैसा तो नहीं नहीं, ये वाली टर्म में डिवाइडेड हो, कैलकुलेशन में गलती तो हो ही जाएगी कहीं ना कहीं फिर से. यहाँ पर देखो ये जो 1/2 कॉमन निकाला ना वो गलत हुआ है. इसको इस पे अलग सॉल्व कर. 5 स्क्वायर मतलब 25/2 प्लस ये क्या हो जाएगा 10 माइनस 0 मतलब 10. फिर उसके बाद 25/2 प्लस 10. फिर यहाँ पर भी वैसे सॉल्व करना पड़ेगा. हाँ अनुश्री बताओ क्या प्रॉब्लम है? नहीं यार, ये तुम लोग लिमिट जो है ना ये थोड़ा गलत तरीके से पुट कर रहे हो. मतलब गलत तरीके से पुट कर रहे हो मतलब ऐसा तरीका है जिससे ना कैलकुलेशन टफ हो जा रहा है, ऐसा पुट कर रहे हो. अपर लिमिट लोअर लिमिट तो 0 है, ठीक है. अपर लिमिट 5 25/2 माइनस 15 माइनस लोअर लिमिट तो -9/2. यहाँ तक का लाइन तो पूरा सही है, ठीक है. फिर ये हो जाएगा 45/2, ठीक है, करेक्ट है. 18 माइनस 18 तो ये हो जाएगा -9 माइनस +9/2, करेक्ट है. फिर उसके बाद यहाँ पर ये होगा 30 माइनस 5/2, करेक्ट है. -9 +9/2, करेक्ट है. ये सब कुछ सम करेंगे 40 माइनस 18 ये हो जाएगा 50 माइनस 18 38. क्या गलती? ओके
Sir, I have sent you one more doubt.
Okay.
So like this question we solved yesterday,
Hmm.
and generally we were getting two terms, like it was either x plus 2 upon x plus 2 or like minus of x plus 2 upon x plus 2.
Hmm.
So like how here directly we got x plus 2 upon x plus 2 and not the other term with that.
Just let me check that part. Here it is I is equals to integral minus 1 to 1. It is mod x plus 2 upon x plus 2 dx, correct? So first we have to decide this modulus function, a mod x plus 2. It is either x plus 2 simply or minus of x plus 2. The condition is when x is greater than or equal to minus 2 and x is less than minus 2, correct? You are able to write like this for modulus function.
Yes, sir.
Now just check the condition. Here the limits are from minus 1 to plus 1, correct?
Yeah, yes, sir.
So both the values are greater than minus 2, correct?
Um,
Yes. So that's why we have taken only this upper value, because the limits fall in this category, that is greater than minus 2. That's why we had replaced the numerator with only x plus 2, only the first part. Correct?
so once, can you please show it on the number line?
Yes. Look, the limits on the number line, first the limits are like from minus 1 to plus 1. Okay?
Yeah, yes, sir.
क्यों? एक मिनट रुक जाओ. The limits are from minus 1 to plus 1, and here this critical point is what? It is minus 2, which
Minus
is
2.
like this. Okay, so after minus 2, it means when x is greater than minus 2. Actually this complete interval is when x is greater than minus 2, correct? Greater than or equal to minus 2, and this part is actually when x is less than minus 2, correct?
Yeah, right. Yes,
So
sir.
the complete limit falls on this interval. That's why we have taken the upper value, that is x plus 2. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. क्यों? क्या हो गया? कुछ भी excuses मत दो, क्वेश्चन सब. ठीक है, जाओ. हाँ, क्या पूछ रहे हो डाउट? हम्म. 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 ठीक है, ठीक है. क्या बोल रहा है? लिख सकते हैं, लेकिन माइनस प्लस में गलती मत करना. मैं तेरे को एक तरीका बताता हूँ, सुन. इसी क्वेश्चन को मैं बोर्ड में बताता हूँ. हाँ, वो तुम्हारा कैलकुलेशन ठीक है, सही है, लेकिन इसमें बड़ा हो रहा है. क्वेश्चन कौन सा बना रहे हो एक बार बताना. क्वेश्चन नंबर 7 ना, 7 का फर्स्ट पार्ट. एक बार समझ, पहले लिमिट लगाने में जो गलती कर रहा है ना कृष्णा, उसको समझ. क्या, कैसे करेगा जिससे इजी होगा. तो 7 का जो फर्स्ट पार्ट, उसमें आई इज इक्वल्स टू इंटीग्रल 0 to 5. इट इज 0 to 5. शैल वी सॉल्व दिस क्वेश्चन विथ मी ना.
Yes, sir.
It is mod x plus 2 plus mod x minus 3. Mod x minus 3 bracket close dx. It is like this. Okay. So the first step we will do is we will separate the terms. It is like 0 to 5 mod x plus 2 dx, the first part. And the second part will be integration 0 to 5 mod x minus 3 dx. Correct? Okay. Now we will check which value we have to put for this mod x plus 2. So mod x plus 2 is x plus 2 or minus of x plus 2. This value is when x is greater than or equals to minus 2. This value is when x is less than minus 2. Okay. Okay. So We will consider only the upper value. So it will be 0 to 5 plus x plus 2 dx, correct? Whereas for this part, it will be divided in two parts. First one will be 0 to 3 and second part will be from 3 to 5. For first part 0 to 3, it will be minus times of x minus 3 dx. For the second part, it will be plus times of x plus 3 dx, correct? Now, when we integrate this term, we will get x square by 2 plus 2x, correct? अब यहां पर ध्यान देना, यहां पर ना लिमिट इस तरह से लगा देना 0 to 5. यहां पर लिमिट सिर्फ x पे लगाना 0 to 5. समझ में आई ये चीज? तो तेरा कैलकुलेशन इजी होगा. सिमिलरली वी कैन टेक माइनस आउटसाइड. इंटीग्रेशन विल बी लाइक x स्क्वायर बाय 2, करेक्ट? सो इसमें भी क्या करेंगे, इसमें ना लिमिट्स यहां पर लगाएंगे सिर्फ एक्स स्क्वायर वाले टर्म में 0 to 3, करेक्ट? इंटीग्रेशन ऑफ माइनस 3 विल बी, integration of 3 minus 3 will be minus 3x, but minus is also there, so it will be minus minus means plus 3x. अब यहां पर लिमिट यहां पर अप्लाई होगी, लिमिट विल बी फ्रॉम 0 to 3, करेक्ट? फिर उसके बाद प्लस इसका इंटीग्रल क्या हो जाएगा, एक्स स्क्वायर बाय 2. लिमिट यहां पर होगी 3 to 5, ओके, माइनस 3x और लिमिट यहां पर हो जाएगी 3 to 5. इससे कैलकुलेशन इजी होगा. हर एक टर्म में अलग, अगर अलग अलग कैलकुलेट करें तो देखिए यहाँ पर 5 स्क्वायर इज 25, 25 माइनस 0 इज 25, सो इट विल बी 25 बाय 2 प्लस 5 2s are 10, करेक्ट? 3 स्क्वायर इज 9, 9 बाय 2, सो इट विल बी माइनस 9 बाय 2. लोअर लिमिट 0 नहीं रखना है, प्लस अपर लिमिट 3 3s are 9 माइनस 0 is 9. यहां पर पुट करेंगे तो यहां पर थोड़ा सा कैलकुलेट करना पड़ेगा. 5 स्क्वायर इज 25 माइनस 9 स्क्वायर इज 3 स्क्वायर इज 9, 25 minus 9 is 16, so you'll get 16 by 2 here, minus 3, 5 minus 3 that is 2, correct? ठीक है, so हो जाएगा 2 1s are 2 8s are, okay? और उसके बाद ये minus 6, 8 plus 9 plus 8 18, 9 plus 10 19, 19 plus 8 19 plus 8 27, 27 minus 6 it will be 21, 25 by 2 minus 9 by 2 plus 21, plus 21. So when we solve this term, LCM is 29 minus ये हो जाएगा 16 by 2, मतलब 8, 8 plus 21, आंसर will be 29. चेक करना, यही समझ में है कैसे कैलकुलेट करना. तो ये लिमिट अगर ऐसे लगेगा ना, गलती नहीं होगी. अगर वो पूरे में फिर माइनस पूरे में, तो उसमें प्लस माइनस में गलत हो जाता है. Yes,
Well,
Shavi.
like if suppose in this part x plus 2, our lower limit was minus 3 and upper limit was 5, then what we would have considered?
For the second part or first part?
First part, if suppose our lower limit was minus 3 and upper limit was 5.
If it is like minus 3 to 5 mod x plus 2 dx, if it was like this, okay?
Yes, sir.
So first let me explain you this with number line, okay? So here the limit is from minus 3 to plus 5, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and the function is changing its value from minus 2. So minus 2, this point will lie over here, okay? Minus 2 will be here, okay?
Yes, sir.
So before minus 2, it means x is less than minus 2, correct? After minus 2 means right hand side of minus 2,
It
it
will
is
be
like,
greater or equal to minus.
yes, minus 2,
Yes,
correct? So for this interval, means this interval, that is minus 3 to minus 2, for this limit, we will write it its negative value. And for the next interval, we will write the positive value of this.
okay, like two values you will be writing.
Yes, we will write two
Yes.
values.
Okay.
Okay. If the this value, this number lies between the interval, then accordingly we will decide. We have to write two values or single value.
Like x plus 2 from limit minus 3 to 5, and the other one will be minus of x plus 2 from minus 3 to 5 in this way.
Just let me explain you. हाँ, the limit will be like this, -3 to -2, and second will be from -2 to 5. This is what you're saying?
Yes, sir, in this way.
Yes, yes. For this value, it will be negative of x plus 2, and for this, it will be positive x of x plus 2, like this. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now try the second part of question 7, because these type of questions are most important. So make sure that you must be able to solve these questions. Both the parts of question 7, that is second and third part, just solve it right now. ठीक है, फर्स्ट स्टेप यही है ना क्वेश्चन। सॉरी, it is x minus 1 dx. क्यों? पहले स्टेप गलत कर दिया। ये होता है कंडीशन, क्या होती है इसके लिए? x लेस देन 1। कौन सी लिमिट है? 1 to 4। 1 to 4 मतलब ग्रेटर देन 1। सेकेंड पार्ट में क्या किया, एक बार चेक करना। सेकेंड पार्ट mod x minus 2, it is x minus 2 minus of x minus 2, condition when x is greater than or equals to 2, when x is less than 2. So here for this function the limits will be divided in two part. First is from 1 to 2, and for this interval it will be minus of x minus 2 dx, whereas for the second part the limit will be from 2 to 4. It will be for the next part it will be from 1 to 3 minus of x minus 3 dx, and for the next part it will be from 3 to 4 x minus 3 dx. So the first step will be like this. Now check for any doubts. Chevy, you have written like this only?
Yes, sir.
Okay. 19/2 आ रहा है क्या आंसर? बुक का आंसर भी सेम है ना? Chevy, you solved this question?
Sir, I'm solving.
Okay. ठीक है, वो प्लस माइनस में वो चेक करना पड़ेगा ना. Now similarly you can solve the third part also. कर लो इसको, अभी कर लो, स्ट्रॉन्ग कर लो एटलीस्ट. या फिर मैं 8th बता दूं, थर्ड होमवर्क दे दूं, क्वेश्चन नंबर 8. Okay. Now for this question, question number 8. Chevy, you are solving that question still or completed? Second part of question 7.
Sir, I'm solving the previous one only.
Okay. Yes, correct. So it will be like 1 to 2 dx plus integration 2 to 4 dx. In place of first interval, we will replace this value by this value. So it will be 4x plus 3. Whereas for the second interval, we will write it like this, 3x plus 5. And further, we can integrate this.
Sir, done that when I'm starting this.
Okay. So for this question, have you understood this? How we have to integrate this function from 1 to 4?
Yes, sir.
The function is given like this. Its value is 4x plus 3 when x is in between this, and its value is 3x plus 5 when x is in between this. So we divide the limit from 1 to 2 and 2 to 4 in the two intervals. And for the first interval, we will write upper value, and for next interval, we will write lower value. And further, we can solve this question.
So, like, as it the way it is given in the book.
Yes, yes.
So, like, we will be changing the values now.
Yes, I have taken this value, upper value, for this first interval 1 to 2, this value. Here it is modulus function is not given, mod is not given. Only the value of function is different for
Okay,
two
sir, so
different
these values 1, 2, 2, and 4, it is for upper limit and lower limit.
like this 1 to 2 and 2 to 4. Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, actually here it was given the limits from this 1 to 4. So I have divided this in limits from 1 to 2 and 2 to 4 because the function is different for this interval 1 to 2 and it is different for the next interval 2 to 4. That's why.
Yes, sir.
Okay. ठीक है. नेक्स्ट क्लास में हम डिफरेंट
Yes, sir.
फंक्शंस करेंगे, ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर फंक्शंस और बाकी सारे. ठीक है. मॉडुलस फंक्शन मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट फंक्शन है, बाकी उसके बाद वाले ग्रेटेस्ट इंटीजर ज्यादा नहीं आता एग्जाम में. Okay, Shavi, so you are able to solve this question or any doubts further in this?
Sir, I will be solving. If I'll have any doubt, I'll send it to you.
Okay, so I think I can end this today's class. Any other doubts from any topic, any questions from this exercise you can ask right now.
No, sir.
Okay, then. Let's solve this question and also practice that modulus function questions because those are most important and most expected questions from this definite integral modulus function. Okay, so practice those and tell me if there is any doubt. Okay.